Hi, my name is Thomas. I'm the global CEO of Widas. I founded the company in 1997 when I decided that after a couple of years where I had good and great employers earlier to have, and I gained marketable knowledge actually to start my own business in IT consultancy. Well, the very first moment when I would consider myself as a successful start was, first of all, when we had the first customer actually. But indeed, it's then when you have done and conducted the first successful IT project where you could say mission accomplished, well done, and the customers liked it. In the very beginning, we had a new economy hype, and then we started as IT consulting company. So we did a lot of advisory, consultancy, software custom individual development. But then after a while, that shifted to a more holistic approach, I would say, where we did custom individual development and did requirements engineering for the complete product, and then also operated the software and in a managed service manner. And that was surely another perspective, because if you run the software, it's different than just giving some advices and doing the software development. The idea of cidaas was actually not just born actually like in theory to create a product like that, but from history we had a lot of or at least a couple of software systems to build, where always the question came up how to integrate or how to build the user authentication. And at that time, mostly it was individually done, or to some extent it was a difficult way to integrate with some enterprise identity management systems. And then we built our own first cloud platform for a different purpose actually, so to like in a startup manner. And there again the issues resurfaced that we have to build a authentication and identity management system, or actually some, I would say, tools or so. And it was not really the best perfect way to do that if you are going to have or build another business model, right? And then again you have to work on, say, things what you would consider actually as commodity, because user authentication is in theory nothing new. And then other business requirements came up, customer requirements came up, and they also asked how to get a modern way of doing the authentication, integrating social login providers and things like that. And then we showed that tools what we have, and they said, one customer specifically said, well, that's cool, I would like to have that. And then we said, okay, are we going to launch it as a product? And if we launch it as a product, well, I decided it's a Me Too approach. We have to do some brand new things, and which is something which are more future oriented than what we had in the market at that time. Yes, the question if we built other products actually in the past, yes, we did once when we worked as we drove the consulting company, a lot of customers, and we worked in software architecture or architecture management, IT architecture management, and the demand on getting tools for professional IT architecture management, and I would say asset management for IT assets. At that time, we decided, well, we have a fabulous model, actually concept, how to form those things, and then we implemented a system which is Vitario, actually, or Hospitario, and then we implemented it, and we also showed up. We showed to the customers, and a few customers were quite interested, and then we just rethought how big the customer base could grow, and then due to the time limits we had when working as consultants and the poor resources, we decided not to continue with that. So we could consider it as a failure, or purposely we stopped it because it was too much of effort. Regarding cidaas, I see a prosperous future actually, because there's a huge demand in the market for products like cidaas, actually for cidaas itself, I would say, because we do have, as a cloud identity and access management system, it's the enabler for digitalization. And most of the companies and all the verticals, I would say, are going to use standard products to get rid of their homegrown individual implementation, and the future demands are increasing regarding ID validations, also real-time world identifications, and having a 360-degree view on the customer or user perspective. Well, working together with the whole family actually is great for me to see that the business may continue, shall continue actually also, and they are also highly committed to work in Widas and in the product, and they are doing a really great job, all of them. The flip side a little bit is if you are in the evening, you go out for dinner or so, then even after 12 hours in the office, we start discussing about whatever, some small problems, actually successes and things like that in regarding our businesses. And that makes it a little bit weird actually from that perspective, because there is no between business and private. It's not more or less the same, but it's you have the business also at home, I would say.
We want you.